Yo, what's goody? Yeah, I ain't been here in a couple of days, probably about a week. Um, sorry, I'm tired. I didn't go to sleep last night, and I gotta be somewhere today at like 1, but that's beside the point. So, I meant to talk about something about a week ago, or the last time that I posted. I meant to talk about something the next day after I posted that video, and I didn't. I wanted to talk about the show Empire. First of all, great show. I love the show. But I wanted to talk about the music, like the music from the soundtrack, because I've noticed that people only talk about a certain select of the songs from the soundtrack. And I don't know whether it's from those are the only good ones in their opinion or what. Because they only talk about You're So Beautiful. They talk about Snitch B. And what other songs do they talk about? I don't know the name of it, but it had Hakeem, Jamal, and Lucius on it. Those are the only songs they really talk about. They don't talk about any other of the other songs. I think there's a whole lot of better songs than those 3 songs. Yes, they are good songs, but that show has so many better songs. To be completely honest. And actually, to be honest, I used to like Jamal's music better than anybody else's. But as I've gone through the soundtrack, I've realized that Hakeem is my favorite. Like all his music, most of his music that was put on that, which they're good. I just can't get enough of them. And I know they're real actors and they're actually supposed to be real artists, but they ruined their careers with Jesse Smollett making false homophobic allegations and stuff like that, and I'm never gonna be able to pronounce his name right, but Brashin, no, not Brashin. Why would I like to say Brashin? Brashear, Gray White, kind of just falling into a terrible state after he kind of ended up like Justin Bieber after the whole Diddy thing went down, because he got connected to Will Smith, who was connected to Diddy, and that was the whole thing. Anyways, it's beside the point. But they, there are so many good, better songs in it, songs that most people talk about. And it's probably because those are the most popular, but I feel like that people should talk more about the other songs in the soundtrack. And it's not even just Hakeem's music and Jamal's music. Like, Tiana's music, good. Some of it. I can deal with some of it. Some of Treasure's music, good. The girl that signed with, what's her name? Rebecca, I think? Rebecca and that other girl who was married. I haven't watched I haven't finished Empire, but I haven't watched it in a while. But it was that other girl. It was Rebecca and that other girl. They started a whole record label together. But yeah, called Bossy. Yeah, one of the girls that they signed, that girl who couldn't really sing in the beginning and wouldn't let her music be heard. You know, I've heard some of her music. She does some good music. And they had Terrell Carter on there. I personally listen to Terrell Carter. And the only reason I know about Terrell Carter is because of Tyler Perry. But that's beside the point. He has some good songs on there. They brought Mario on there. I love most of Mario's songs that he did for Empire. Great songs. But, yeah, I feel like we should talk more about the other music that goes on other than those three main songs that people really talk about, which is Snitch B, You're So Beautiful, and that other song that was talking about everybody fighting and stuff and them wanting to be back together and stuff like that. And people also, I feel like, I don't know if anybody realized this, but the show Empire is kind of repetitive. But for me, like, it's repetitive, but for me, it's like a good repetitive. Like, I don't care that it's repetitive, but but I can tell that it is repetitive. Because, literally, it's just like, All American. I'm on season 5 of All American, I think. And what's crazy is they're coming out with season 8, and I'm not even at season 7, so that's gonna be crazy. But, both All American and Empire are repetitive. Both of them are repetitive. But I don't care because I like the shows. See, in All American, this is how it goes. Everybody's good in their lives. Something happens somehow relationships get broken. People break up in relationships, and then friends get mad at each other. And then they all have that moment in the show where they all go, we shouldn't even be fighting and this, that, and the third. And then they go back to being friends, and then something happens, and it breaks everybody up again. It's so repetitive. And then Empire. Really, it's just Lucius and Cookie's relationship, and, actually, it's Lucius and Cookie's relationship. And then in the first couple of seasons, it was Hakeem and Tiana's relationship. And then it's Andre and Lucius' father-son relationship. And it's Lucius being Lucius. Because, let's start off with this. Lucius and Cookie, they go from falling in love to breaking up to falling in love to breaking up again. Jamal, Andre and Lucius' father-son relationship. It being buddy, then somehow falling out, then being buddy again, then somehow falling out. And Lucius even does it with Jamal. It's like, oh, I don't care about your sexuality. And then it's, oh, I do care about your sexuality, and now I'm gonna shun you. And then it goes back to him being nice to Jamal, and then going right back to being rude to Jamal. He even does it with Hakeem. It's like the whole family get together and somehow break apart. And Tiana and Hakeem were like that for a couple of seasons. They were breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together. But eventually they figured that out, because I think ain't Tiana now with Mario? Well, that's not his name in the show. I forgot what his name is. Isn't it Devon? I think it's Devon. That's his name in the show. Yeah, that's Mario's character. I think his name is Devon. Yeah, she's with Devon now, and I don't know if Hakeem is gonna I think he's supposed to be getting it with Treasure. I think. I could be wrong. And I honestly don't know what's gonna happen with Lucius and Cookies. I really hope they don't get back together, but at the same time, I kind of do hope they get back together. I mean, they're good when they are together, but it gets to a certain point where they just start arguing over every single little thing. And then it seems that Jamal and Andre have found their people, and they really don't want no more drama. I did get to the point though where Warren is now trying to get revenge and stuff of that nature, which I don't see the point in. What was the point? What's the point in him going from him loving Jamal and and he over here getting his mom, his aunt, and he got his cousin killed, and his aunt got like locked up. He got his aunt locked up from admitting everything, and now he want to get revenge. You put them in that situation. There's no point in you getting revenge. That's just how I feel about it. Yeah. And why do y'all? At some point, they all have gone through injuries, which is kind of crazy. Like, I'm talking about in the family of, I'm talking about the five lions. And I'm not talking about anybody who's been in a relationship with them or anything like that. I'm talking about the five lions themselves. They have all gotten injured at certain points in the show. Lucius he got a car blown up right next to him and still somehow survived. Andre is already mentally injured from having bipolar disorder, but he also had heart problems, I think. Yeah, heart problems, and he had and then he tried to kill himself. So there was that. Hakeem got shot trying to protect his kid and his girl at the time, and then Jamal overdosed and got shot. And then Cookie had a heart attack. I could be wrong, but I think that's all the injuries that everybody has suffered, but yeah. Back to my original topic. Now I do have a top 10 favorite songs from top 10 favorite songs from Empire. And most of these are gonna be Hakeem songs. Some of them are gonna be Jamal songs. And some of them are gonna be Devon songs too. And I do like some Tiana songs, but none of them are in my top 10. So yeah, my top 10 for the whole soundtrack. Actually, let's go top 15 just because. If I can think of that many. So I'm just gonna, and I'm not even gonna put these all in order. I'm just gonna go by artists. I'm just gonna go by people. Hakeem, you got Rumble, The Oath, I don't know what the name of the song is called, but it was him, Tiana, and it was somebody else. Can't remember who it was. But he was spitting, all I know is a song about dancing. I don't know the name of it though. So honestly, let's just check it out then. So Rumble, The Oath, and then Rumble, The Oath, and then Put in Work, or Work. I think it's called Put in Work. Yeah, put in work. Yeah, put in work. Shawty go berserk. Shawty go berserk. Yeah, put in work. Yeah, put in work. I think it's called Shut Up Trick, which I could be wrong, but he should never went off on that track. No, there's actually a different song that he should never put out generally. And then we got a song where he technically dissed the whole female race. It's kind of crazy. Hakeem be wild sometimes. But, so yeah, yeah, Put in Work, Rumble, The Oath, and then let's see. Power Over Money. Good, great song. Okay, and then Jamal. We got, so that was the whole 4. For Jamal, I'm gonna have to say LOVE with Devon. Great song, honestly, great song. I'm gonna have to go Trapped, and I'm talking about the Hakeem version, not the Terrell Carter version. So Terrell Carter version is good, but Hakeem version is better. Because they both went off on that track. So yeah. LOVE, Trapped, Can't Run From Love. It's a great song. And then I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Powerful. Powerful is a good song. Powerful, great song, honestly. Yeah, so Powerful is in there, definitely. And then, what else? There's a couple more songs, I know there are. I don't know what song it was, but it was that song when him and Hakeem, they didn't want to do it because they were supposed to perform on stage together at Leviticus, but they didn't want to do it. But that song go hard. It was that song they was talking about. They don't care what they say, because it was after Hakeem had said something about the president, and then it went viral on the internet. That song go crazy. And then Freedom, great song. Freedom is a great song. I love that song. Tell the Truth, greatest song ever. And then You Broke Love. Yeah, You Broke Love is good. And then let's see what else. I'm gonna have to go with Hakeem's version of with the DJ spins and the Lucius, Jamal, and Hakeem version, the remix, I think, to with the DJ spins, because both of those versions are great. And I know that Hakeem's version is just him singing the song, but I don't care. I honestly like Hakeem's version better than the original, because I don't know. I just don't. I don't think that Lucius. I don't think that Lucius' original version for What the Gage Man is a good song. I don't know. I don't like the way his voice sounds when he did it, but I loved the way that Hakeem sang the song. Anyways, what else? Crown, great song. Crown is great. Throne, also great. Throne is great. And then what else? And then I'm gonna have to say, this gets kind of hard, 'cause I'm Sitting on Top of Me. I think that's what the song is called. But it was that song that Jamal made when he was when Lucius made him head of the company, head of Empire. Great song too. And then One More Minute, also great song. Daddy's Little Girl from Frida, great diss track. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hold you. Great diss track. And then Facts, Hakeem again. I'm sorry, I just love Hakeem's music. Facts is a good song. That's all facts. I don't know, because I can't really think. I want to say so many songs, but I can't really think of the name. So, and I can't go look for them because I'm using my phone for this recording, and I also don't have another technology device around me. So we're just gonna go with what I remember. One day I will have to use my phone. Hopefully one day. Maybe when I get out of my mom's house and when I move out and I live on my own, I'll actually decide, and when I feel like I'm ready to do that, and when I feel like I'm financially stable enough to go buy a camera, I'll go do that. And then I won't be holding my phone, and my phone probably won't be shaking, and I'll probably have better audio, maybe. Yeah. I really do. I was thinking that one day, I don't know what I want to do, because this channel is mostly just me, like, talking. But I want to do more with this. I somewhat want to do vlogs, but it's not going to work with the fact that I have to hold my phone everywhere. And it's not bad enough that I'm terrible with holding my phone in general. And I've nearly dropped my phone. Actually, when I first got my phone, I dropped it way too many times. It's still here though, somehow. Probably because I kept a case on it and I never took it out, even though sometimes I do take it out the case. On a rare occasion. It's either to clean the case, the inside of the case, and to clean the back of the phone. Or I just, I don't know. But, it would also be a struggle because if I'm walking around with it in my hand, I'm just probably gonna fall out of my hand. So, plus, I don't really have an interesting day to day, honestly. Like, now, all you're gonna see is me in my house all day. And I'm just gonna be ranting to my camera when I go to school. Can't really record. I have done a little bit of recording in my school, but I'm only recording myself. And it's only been like a short couple of minutes. Like, when I post on my Instagram, once I posted on my Instagram and I was actually in my room. No, actually, twice I posted a video on my Instagram and I was in my dorm room. But I can't really do that. Actually, scratch that. Well, technically, I didn't record that. My dorm parent recorded the short of me singing at a karaoke, and I just told her to airdrop it to me, and I posted it on my YouTube channel. But my day-to-day isn't gonna be interesting there either, unless I'm doing something interesting. And honestly, I'm probably not gonna be doing anything but talking to my girlfriend. So, yeah. And if you're wondering why you haven't heard about the girlfriend now, just know you're not in my family. So you don't, and I probably just don't talk to you about, my relationship status. And I never will. You really want to know about it? You gotta be you either gotta be at my school, or you gotta be in my family in order to know about that. Anyways, yeah, so I'm not gonna be doing much. So honestly, and I'm not posting my girlfriend on no one of neither my Instagram or my YouTube. Maybe. Okay. I want to say that I'm not going to do it because people might get mad at me for saying this, but if my relationship lasts past high school, maybe. And that's only if she is willing to be posted on my Instagram or my YouTube. Other than that, she gonna stay in private. Okay? Like, the only reason she's ever going to be on a YouTube video or in a picture or in a video is if she's willing to do it and if she's willing to do it and if I'm out of school for it, maybe, possibly. I don't know. That's something I have to figure out. That's something, it's probably going to always be a no, and you're probably never going to see her on the internet. I mean, she has a Snapchat. But we're not going to go stalk my girl. We're not going to just give out my girlfriend's information like that. Yeah, no. But yeah. So, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I've been talking long enough. I have a feeling that by the time this video is over, you're gonna hate my guts. So, yeah. I wanted to talk about something else because it's irking my nerves and I hate watching it. So I'm going to post. I think you're gonna get a double upload today. So yeah. But yeah, bye.